Hey guys, Mutch Games here, and today I am vlogging from Tokyo Disneyland. Today I want to share with you some of the stuff that I designed for Tokyo Disneyland Small World, so enjoy! Now in this first room, I designed the train animated prop, as well as the 13 spinning finials that you see in the room. They're scattered everywhere, and with those finials I not only designed it, but I also worked on the fabrication of it. Now, when I say I designed it, I did the mechanical part, made sure the structure was good, all that stuff, made sure, figured out how to make it move. But I didn't do the artistic side, such as the kids' faces or stuff like that. That's done by a different department. I don't actually work for Disney. I never have. I was contracted to do this job. And a little bit of backstory about me, I studied mechanical engineering at Cal Poly Pomona, and while I was there, I worked on the Rose Float program. And I will be forever thankful to the Rose Float program, because through that I got some mechanism design experience, because I designed some really crazy mechs for the Rose Parades throughout the few years I did that program. And it was wonderful, so I just want to thank Cal Poly University's Rose Float program for helping me achieve my dream of designing mechanisms for a Disney ride. And because of that experience, I was able to get the opportunity from the company I worked at, who was contracted by Disney, to design all these different animations. So right now in the video you can see it scrolling over and showing some of the different finials where they're placed throughout the ride. It's a little bit dark because of the lighting there, but that's not my control. That was Disney's current setup for Tokyo Disneyland ride. Yep, and it was really awesome. I took a trip with my dad to go see all this work, and he really appreciated being able to go and see it, and so did I. It's one thing to design it and build it in California, but when you get to go and experience it on a different continent and be like, whoa, this is real, I actually did all this, it just puts it in perspective. So there's also a hot air balloon that's moving in this part of the area, the entryway. Although I didn't design that one, I helped the guy who designed it. I did a couple of drawings for him on the program we were using, but I didn't actually design that. I just drew what he needed help with for that. So that's everything I designed in this ride, this part of the ride. But the next room is one of the rooms I'm probably the most proud of. It's the boat scene. Every single thing that you see moving in this area, I did. Yeah, a lot of moving parts. There was, I believe, 10 boat flats. Fish, there's 2 of those that are spinning 360 degrees, one here and one near the boat with kids, as well as a sea serpent whose head is moving. But the mech that I'm most proud of any mechanism on this ride that I designed was the boat and kids, which you're about to see pretty soon. It basically moves side to side while also going a bit up and down, and that complex movement was a little bit tricky for me to figure out, but man, when I figured it out and I saw it moving, it was so cool. It was just took my breath away. I was like, I actually did this. This is the coolest thing ever. It actually looks like it's rolling on a wave, and I am so proud of this mechanism right here. I just love how it turned out. It was just amazing to me. In total, I rode this ride about 3 times because in the entryway you go down 2 different paths, as well as the exit you go down 2 different ways. So you'll see the 2 different perspectives from the boat scene. And the postcard scene, they're pretty much, you can get the same perspective, but as you see, it's harder to see the right side in this entryway, and the left side you're much closer to the boats in the beginning, and then the 2 paths cross and they merge. So I wanted to make sure to show both sides of this video, and then I took a 3rd trip on this ride because, heck, this was my work. I wanted to see it, and it was just amazing to see. Once again, I just loved all these. It's just, I don't know, I'm gonna just be rambling here. I just love seeing all this stuff rocking, and I won't be actually telling you how I designed any of this stuff, because I don't want to ruin any of the magic for it, but I still want to share with you guys what I've done. And I haven't just done some Disney stuff. If you stick around to the end of the video, I will post a couple of pictures and videos of some of the other stuff I did throughout the year, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So now we're in the Polynesian scene, the tropical islands, and here I designed these three fish, Nemo, Marlin, and Dory, as well as the flounder mechanism you see here rocking back and forth. And a coworker of mine designed the turtles and the 360 fish that are like looping in here. And although I didn't work at all on the turtles, I did help my coworker a little bit on the fabrication of the 3 spinning fish that he has, as well as Nemo, Marlin, Dory, and all of the boat flats, the kid with the boat, the fish, the sea serpent. I also did the fabrication on those, worked on those, as well as the fabrication on all the postcards. Every single postcard you see here, I did. 2 of them are spinning 360 degrees. That's the windmill in the Netherlands there, as well as the Mexico sun. But in addition, I had the 2 giraffes rocking back and forth simultaneously, the London bus rocking back and forth while its wheel spin 360 degrees. The Japan postcard you saw there, they had the boy's arm moving while holding the kite, and the paper boat rocking back and forth. And the other 2 postcards are an Indian elephant that is, his head's moving back and forth. Yeah, so you can see the wheels are spinning there. I'm really glad they painted lines on the wheels because it really helps it stand out a lot better, especially with the dark lighting in this room. And last but not least, the postcard I'm most proud of is the Hawaii one, because honestly I just thought that one was just mesmerizing to watch all the little hula skirts rock back and forth together. I just loved how that looked. It was really cool. My second most proud one is definitely the Mexico sun, having that back layer spin while the front one stayed stationary. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little trip into some of my work, and I hope you guys subscribe. But let me talk a little bit about some of the other projects I did really quick, in case any of you guys don't ever make it to Japan anytime soon. For those in California, I also did these 2 Pixar Fest entryways. Yeah, the one with Joy and Sadness, as well as the one with Wheezy and Mr. Mike, but not the Incredibles one. In addition, I also did the new entryway to the Dumbo ride, and as well as a fire pit. I worked a little bit on the electronics for that in Frontierland, but I don't have any pictures or video of that. My phone erased itself, so I lost all that, so that was unfortunate, but I'll get it one day again. And some other non-related Disney ones I did. I also worked on the face for The Weeknd for his Coachella performance, as well as I also did a couple of animated props for the Wells Fargo Stagecoach. I had this dog, which I thought was hilarious because some actual dogs walking that night with their owners actually mistook it for a real dog and barked at it, so I got a little bit of chuckle for it. As well as this cat. Both of those sat on top of the Wells Fargo Stagecoaches for the 2018 Rose Parade. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and have a wonderful day. Be sure to subscribe if you're not, and yeah, thank you.